Good afternoon. I'm Sailesh Radha, and I'm here to present the Borealis Global Analytics AI-enabled equity analyst platform for wealth management professionals who are overwhelmed by the enormous amounts of research and the exorbitant costs. Borealis has developed an AI-based equity analyst, a productivity-enhancing tool that augments the investment analysis workflow in managing equity asset allocations. This AI-enabled platform transforms global equity research into data-driven insights at country level, macro level, and an industry level on visually striking dashboards. The objective of this platform is to help wealth management professionals to explore and exploit top-down market opportunities by simulating hundreds and thousands of equity strategies before risking their clients' capital. As you can see, this is let's take a look at our dashboard platform, the entire AI-enabled platform. And I'll be focusing only on single factors, paired factors, and the macro pulse workspaces you see, just in the interest of time. And also, if there's time left, I would love to explore the AI analyst, a conversational agent that would basically converse with our proprietary data, structured proprietary data that basically powers this entire dashboard platform, running into terabytes of data, and also a macroeconomic researcher as well. So let's take the story forward. Let's look at the single factor workspace, and let's look at on the left pane, on the navigation pane, you have a library of investment strategies. Let's pick up a strategy, and if you are a value portfolio manager, want to look at the metrics, the earnings to price ratio multiple, and you want to evaluate the global landscape with that kind of a evaluation with respect to earnings to price multiple. It pulls up an interesting visual chart. And now let's pick an universe that you are interested in. Let's pick up, say, developed ex-US plus emerging markets. And it would pull up this entire landscape. And the most attractive countries based on this multiple is in extremely green color, and also the least attractive are in red. And as you can see, the top quintile, which is the green, or the Hungary's, Colombia is based on this multiple. And the least attractive ones, you can see the Ireland's, Malaysia, and Belgium. And this purely on the valuation, or buy cheap, sell high kind of a principle. Now, the interesting feature is you are able to download with a click of a button the entire allocation, which I want to show you right now here. And you can pull it up, and this Excel spreadsheet can be imported into a platform, a trading platform, to do trades as such. Now, in terms of how attractive is this strategy, let's switch over our tabs here. On the index portfolio performance analysis, you see I bring up an interesting chart, and let's go back to the earlier universe menu, of which is the investment landscape, level of ex-US plus emerging markets. Let's declutter this entire screen here and deselect all, pick the best performing portfolio, the bottom quintile as well, and also the market benchmark, and this is a story. Pretty explanatory how the growth of $100 has evolved over time. And if you look at it, it's basically trailing full history, and if you go back to trailing 10 years, it's a different story as such, because international has not done well in the recent years. Now what have we done here? Now, if you want to combine strategies, can we combine strategies from value and size? Yes, we can do it. Let's switch places, go to paired factor workspace here, all right? And take multi-factor, pick the appropriate strategy that you're interested in, which is basically intermediate momentum, which is a trailing 6-month momentum, and look at value, which is, say, dividend yield, which is that's what you're interested in, and the whole story repeats. So it's the same kind of exercise as we saw in the first workspace. The goal here is now portfolio managers does not have to spend resources backtesting the strategy. They can get the model portfolios in a matter of a click of a button. So right now, the system sits on about 8,000 unique strategies. Each strategy gets its own dashboard. Each dashboard has about 450 to 500 charts. This entire platform is powered by about 5 terabytes of data. Now, let me take this journey into the macro pulse AI. That is the first part of our AI implementation. This is a story that is basically on the macro pulse. It is a machine that we have built that traverses multiple documents, global economic documents, published by supranational organizations like the IMF, World Bank, and the federal, then all the central banks and whatnot. Basically, it evaluates the outlook for that particular country, for 54 countries, and also the underlying macroeconomic factors for that particular country as well. Let's take this example. This is the Danish Central Bank's report on economic outlook for Denmark. As you see, the sentiment score is 0.7, which generates sentiments. The aspirational goal is to create sentiments from all the underlying factors that track the respective countries' equity markets and track the respective countries' equity index. That's a goal here. And you see this is the outlook from the latest report, which published in March of 2024, and the sentiment score was thing. And if you look at the similar report from September 2023, the sentiment score is 0.4. So we can also look at it in the underlying factors as well. Let's take the same country, Denmark, for the same national bank, central bank, and look at, let's pick up a housing market basically. Let's see if it's housing. And we get the sentiments here as well. It's evolved from September 2023, it was 0.27, it's evolved to 0.86. Now, I'm taking into the AI analyst, which is the implementation of conversational AI for two purposes: to converse with my proprietary structured data, which is basically a natural language, to SQL kind of an implementation, and also to macroeconomic research. For want of time, I'm going to stick to the research analyst kind of a question. And let's pick up one of the questions here, which is to compare and contrast the outlook of Canada's economy obtained from the monetary policy reports published in October 23 and 24. I want to repeat, this is not a ChatGPT wrapper. It's got a lot of modeling which happens at the background as well. So while we wait for the answers to pull up, I want to conclude in overall that our cost and time effective AI-enabled platform helps money managers save thousands of dollars on research and save time spent on research by 75%. In interest of time, I was not able to go through the various features of the platform in detail, but I request you to basically drop by my kiosk for a detailed demo. We also have developed a sovereign equity rating system paralleled on the sovereign debt rating system, and also please have a look at our natural language to SQL kind of a platform as well. With that, I conclude. Thank you very much for your time.